Not salt, not stress, not genetics. A silent nutrient deficiency that quietly tightens your blood vessels, stiffens your arteries, and pushes your blood pressure up, even if you eat healthy. And here's the shocker. Harvard researchers found that correcting this single deficiency can lower blood pressure as effectively as some first-line blood pressure drugs, yet hardly anyone checks it. Today, I'll show you what this nutrient is, why aging drains it from your body, how it secretly raises blood pressure, and how to restore it safely, naturally, and powerfully. Stay with me, because this could change how you think about blood pressure forever. The number one nutrient deficiency behind high blood pressure after 60 is magnesium. Yes, magnesium. Not trendy, not flashy, but absolutely essential. Most people think magnesium is just for cramps or sleep. That's only 10% of the story. Magnesium is actually a blood pressure mineral, and after 60, your body quietly runs out of it. Why this matters after 60? Let me make this simple. Your blood vessels are like flexible garden hoses. When they're relaxed, blood flows smoothly. When they're tight, pressure goes up. Magnesium is the natural relaxer of blood vessels. Without enough magnesium, arteries stiffen, blood vessels clamp down, blood pressure rises. Now here's the scary part. After age 60, magnesium absorption drops by up to 30%. Your kidneys lose more magnesium in urine. Common meds like blood pressure pills, acid blockers, and diuretics drain magnesium even faster. So even if you eat well, even if you avoid salt, even if you exercise, you may still be running low. What the science says, real research. This isn't opinion, this is science. Harvard School of Public Health. A large review of over 34 clinical trials found that magnesium supplementation significantly reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. That's the top number and the bottom number. American Heart Association Journal. Researchers found that low magnesium equals higher blood pressure. Adequate magnesium equals better artery flexibility. They concluded magnesium plays a direct role in blood vessel tone. National Institutes of Health, NIH. The NIH states that magnesium helps regulate blood pressure by controlling calcium movement in blood vessels. Translation in simple terms, too much calcium equals tight vessels. Magnesium balances calcium equals relaxed vessels. No magnesium, pressure climbs. Why doctors often miss this? Here's where things get uncomfortable. Most standard blood tests do not detect magnesium deficiency. Why? Because only 1% of magnesium is in your blood. The other 99% is inside cells and bones. So your blood test can look normal while your cells are starving. That's why millions are told, your labs look fine, let's increase the dose, instead of fixing the root problem, the silent symptoms of low magnesium. You might not feel deficient, but your body gives clues. High blood pressure that won't budge, tight chest or heart palpitations, leg cramps or twitching, poor sleep, anxiety or restlessness, fatigue that doesn't make sense. Sound familiar? These aren't random. They're warning signs. Before we go further, pause for a second. If you're over 60 and you care about living longer, staying independent, keeping your heart strong, you belong with us. This is exactly why we created the Seniors Longevity Club, a community where we don't chase symptoms. We fix root causes. We age with strength, clarity, and confidence. If this message speaks to you, stay connected. You're not alone on this journey. Now, let's keep going, because the next part could save your life. How magnesium actually lowers blood pressure. Let me explain this like you're 10 years old. Think of magnesium as a traffic cop, a muscle relaxer, a pressure valve. 1. It relaxes blood vessel walls. Magnesium tells muscles around arteries, relax, open up. More space equals lower pressure. 2. It balances sodium. Salt raises blood pressure only when magnesium is low. With enough magnesium, sodium becomes less harmful. Water balance improves. This is why some people eat salt and stay fine. Others don't. 3. It protects the heart rhythm. Low magnesium equals irregular heartbeat. Irregular heartbeat equals stress on blood vessels. A stressed heart pumps harder. Pressure rises. Why high blood pressure gets worse with age. Aging does three dangerous things. Blood vessels stiffen, inflammation increases, magnesium stores decline. That's a perfect storm. Without magnesium, arteries harden faster, medications work less, risk of stroke rises. This is why blood pressure after 60 feels harder to control. The big fear most people don't see coming. High blood pressure isn't the real killer. It's what comes next. Unchecked pressure leads to stroke, heart failure, kidney damage, memory loss, and the scariest part, these happen silently. No pain, no warning, just one bad morning. That's why fixing root causes matters. How much magnesium do seniors need? According to the National Institutes of Health, men over 60 fire hungry of 2 milligram per day. Women over 60, 320 milligrams per day. But studies show seniors under stress, on medications, or with hypertension often need more through food and smart supplementation. Best food sources. Let's be honest, most seniors don't eat enough magnesium-rich foods, but here are the easiest wins. Spinach, avocados, almonds, pumpkin seeds, bananas, yes, but not enough alone. Beans, even then. Food alone often isn't enough after 60. The right type of magnesium. Not all magnesium works the same. Magnesium oxide, poorly absorbed. Magnesium sulfate, laxative. Magnesium glycinate, best for blood pressure. Magnesium taurate, heart-friendly. Magnesium citrate, decent but can loosen stools. This choice matters. What studies show about supplementation. A study from the University of Adelaide showed magnesium supplementation reduced systolic BP by up to 5 millimeters of mercury. Diastolic BP by 2 to 3 millimeters of mercury. That's similar to what some medications achieve, but without dizziness, fatigue, dependency. A word of safety, important. Magnesium is safe, but smart use matters. Start low, increase slowly. Talk to your doctor if you have kidney disease. This isn't about replacing medication overnight. It's about supporting your body wisely. The real takeaway. High blood pressure after 60 is not always a life sentence. Sometimes it's a signal that your body is missing something simple but powerful. Magnesium doesn't shout, it whispers. And when you listen, your blood vessels thank you. Final powerful close. Let me leave you with this thought. What if your blood pressure isn't broken, just undernourished? What if the solution isn't more pills, but restoring what aging quietly steals? If this opened your eyes, even a little, share it with someone you love. And if you want to go deeper, stay connected with the Seniors Longevity Club. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about supporting your body better.